Good morning. Good morning.
And
Good
good
morning. Good
afternoon.
morning.
And good afternoon.
Oh, you know what it is? Good afternoon. North Carolina.
Yes, ma'am. We are on two different coasts.
All right, let me get my phone to where I can go in and I can see the groups because we're live in the Wealth Ambassadors group on a business page and in Minding Your Own Business. So welcome, welcome, welcome.
Happy Saturday.
Nikita, are you excited? I am
I'm
excited.
always excited. I woke up like this.
I woke
Literally.
up like this. All right.
Literally. Literally.
Awesome. Well, let me tell you, we're gonna get started this morning. Because like I said, I am so excited. Um, we've been working hard on this minding your own business, this platform, and just getting everything together because we wanted to make sure that we um offered this free, free knowledge one more good time. So we wanted to make sure that we came online and offered this. So without further ado, we're going to get started this morning. Why
Yes,
waste any
indeed.
more time? So, good morning again. Welcome to Minding Your Own Business. I am Marcia Dudley, and my beautiful co-host and partner is none other than Nikita Grayson. Um, just a quick introduction, and we're gonna go through these slides here. Hold on here. So, what we'll be covering in today's workshop, we're going to do some introductions. What again, we'll be covering Business 101, the business structure, business bank account, virtual addresses, business personal credit profiles, business training and knowledge, and business marketing and profitability. So, these are the things we'll be covering this morning. So, just so you can have just so you have a little background about who we are. Again, I am Marcia Dudley. I am a um, financial strategist, a business coach, a consultant, a realtor, and amongst other things. And I have several degrees in business, in business, and I have been in business since I was 18 years old. I started doing network marketing when I was 18 years old. So as far as being in the I've been doing this for almost 30 years, 30, 40, almost 30 years. I've been at this for a minute. So I think we're good about I'm confident in the knowledge that I have. Nikita?
And good afternoon on the East Coast. My name is Nikita Grayson, and I too am a business coach, and I am an event planner. And my personal favorite is I am a potty training consultant
Come on
slash
now.
specialist slash professor. But my purpose is to give information to people and help them get to a point that they may not have gotten to if I were not involved otherwise.
Yes. Yes.
That's
All
the
right.
purpose. That's the
So,
goal.
and I just have to put this little plug in there, y'all. She has a potty training book out, and I promise you, I have a 4-year old. And when I tell you that book, whoo, I'm telling you, ooh, yeah.
It is for sale
So
now in ebook and paperback.
yes,
You can
yes.
go get it from Amazon, or I can post the link inside the chat. Will do. So I
So
guess I will go ahead and get started.
yes,
And what I would like to do before we officially get started is I would like to thank everyone who participates in this workshop, and we appreciate you all because you all are assisting us in our goals. But what I would like to do first is to pose a icebreaker opening type of question. And this is important to, and is what we would call pertinent to business, to have this particular question and aid to your mindset. So the question is this: if your family, your dear family, whoever that may be, was kidnapped and you had to make their ransom was only $5,000. I'm going to say only because, family's precious. But you had to make $5,000 in a short time of 30 days. How would you do it? So we want you to think about it, and you can put that answer in the chat. You don't have to do it right this moment, but make sure you post your answer in that chat, and we're going to go through them before we leave for the afternoon. So
30 days, 5,000.
Yes. How would you do it?
Nikita, you trying to stress a bunch of people out. Girl, you're stressing people out. Let me tell you, that question there, even just the thought of how can I get $5,000 quick, but those are the types of things that we want you to think about doing this this workshop, because making $5,000 in 30 days, it's possible. It's definitely possible.
Oh yeah. So I will go ahead and begin.
Well, make sure y'all get your pens and your paper and your pens out, because the nuggets we're about to drop right now are especially with Nikita, this is the groundwork here. So you want to make sure you have those pens and paper ready.
You're definitely going to need your notes. I never recommend going into a workshop and not taking notes. Please take notes, because you will need them. And I guarantee you're going to be looking, where did I write this down? So I have a special book. I will just show you this. It was a gift, and it's me all over the place. It's a little sparkle and shine. And this is where I put all of my business notes in there. Anything, I don't care if I'm just on a call with someone and we're just chatting, but Marsha and I, we tend to speak a lot about business. So anytime I'm on the phone with Marsha, I have to go get my book. I can't have a conversation with Marsha without having my book, because I'm going to leave that conversation with something that I can use for business. I feel like we do that for each other. That whatever we get off the phone, it's something that we can use for business. So that's just a little gem that I wanted to add in there. And so before I get into this first slide, which is business structure, I want to make it known that even though this is talking about getting your LLC, that what you typically should do first is everything that is going to come subsequently after this slide. So the things that I'm going to talk about after the slide are things that you should do first before getting your LLC. You want to make sure that you are very purposeful in doing things in particular orders, so that you do not get to a place and then you're like, oh, I have to go back and do that. You have to be mindful of doing things in order. So if you're not a person that is used to doing things in order, you better get that way. That's all I want to tell you. So business structure and what is typical. So we see the typical structure as your LLC, which is your limited liability company, your LLP, which is your limited liability partnership, sole proprietorship, and your corporation. So those are also mentioned as your C Corp and your S Corp, right? So these are absolutely necessary in business. Now, yes, people, have gone out, including myself. Let me add myself into this. People have gone out and they have gotten their EIN numbers. This is not wrong. You can do business with an EIN number. Yes, you can. What we want you to do is set up your business structure properly, and for you to get the best benefits, best bang out of your benefits, if you will. And so in doing so, getting one of these structures is going to be best for your business. Okay. So it's not the only structure that's needed. I do want to say that it's not the only one. But these are part of your first steps in deciding to start your own business. Now, we are saying start your own business, What if you're already in business and you're like, what? I should have gotten up. I've already started this process. It is okay. It is 100% okay. Now, if you don't know and you didn't know, now you know. Go back, go ahead and do these things. Okay. It doesn't mean you're wrong. You just were a little out of order, and we all have done it. It's what we learn now to have gotten us to this point. You understand? Okay. Each one, teach one. So there are also contacts that we suggest for these services. And that will not be discussed in this particular workshop, but I have good news. I always have good news. It'll be in our next workshop next month. Okay, so that is what we are going to be doing. Can I have the next slide? I love it. Oh, I love it. Okay. So business email, these touch me, these slides and this information touch me, you know, like they're my own personal friends, if you will, you know, because I have grown to have a relationship with what these things mean in my business, you know, which is why your business becomes your baby. Okay. So business email, how very important it is. So in this workshop, I'm going to give you some real, and it could strike a nerve or two, but we're not here, you know, to hurt you. We're here to help. If you have a Gmail account and you say to yourself, well, I'm using it for my business. No. Okay. You want to establish yourself up there with the big dogs. You understand? Up there with those larger corporations. You want to put your money and invest in a business email account. Gmail is free, but if you are paying for a business email account, well, then it should be what your business is. So you need to purchase it. You need to spend that money on that. So do not use a Gmail account. Do not use a Yahoo account. Do not use the MSN account, and do not use an AOL account. Now, we love them for all of our personal needs. Do you understand? Personal needs, not your business. Okay. So please purchase an email account for your business. Don't just use one of these free ones and then say, well, it's only used for my business. I understand, but no, those are not the practices that we're going to be doing moving forward. Okay. Business phone number, same thing. You should not be using your cell phone number for your business any longer. If you're doing that, we're not doing it any longer. We're just not. So do not use your personal phone number. Do not, please, do not use Google Voice. So if I call up an establishment and I hear the Google Voice customer no. If you would call the Hilton to book your reservation and you heard the recording of the Google Voice customer, would you take them seriously? No, you would not. No, you would not. So that is what the goal is here, to be taken seriously. And you want the banks to take you seriously because eventually you want to get funding for your business. All right. You don't want your personal cell phone to be listed on your website and or your Facebook or anything of that nature. Please. So please do purchase a business phone number and make sure you list yourself with 411 so people can find you. That SEO, that search engine, that's what you need so people can find you. Okay? Please. Take these notes. Up next, your business bank account. This is not your personal business account, and you're keeping your personal and your business money separate. That is not what this is. Your business bank account is an account that you are set up solely for your business. So when you have your business email address and your business phone number, you will be able to set up your business bank account along with this other point that I'm going to mention. You can set up your business bank account. It is not the same as a personal checking or anything like that. So you want to choose your bank of where you would like your money to be deposited. That's important. Very important. So do not use your personal bank account, please. Okay. It should not. My um, let's just say potty training without pressure, because that is my potty training business. Potty training without pressure, anytime anything is purchased, should not go into Nikita Grayson's business account. It should go into the account associated with my LLC. Everything should be matching. Everything should be together, the same. Okay. Do not use Cash App. We all have done it. I have done it. You are not able to, moving forward, when you're doing business taxes, be able to properly do proper business taxes using Cash App. Okay. Just don't. That's personal. Somebody wants to pay you and you're running to the store for them, you get the idea. Cash App is used for that, not business purchases. And do not use pay. Well, the jury is still out on PayPal, especially between Marsha and I. And she may touch on that a little later on her views on PayPal.
No, I'm gonna let you.
Oh. There's Marsha. I thought I was talking behind her back.
Look here. No. I believe the PayPal. I stand by, but Nikita has her reasons, and I believe her. So I'm gonna let her have that one.
Thank you, Marsha. So what you can do is use Zelle. Now, with your business bank account, Zelle is also set up and it'll go right into your business bank account. You can use Zelle. Okay. Just make sure you are careful and are only using your business bank account for it though. Okay. So that Zelle should be the one connected to your business bank account. Again, we are going to be talking business. Do use your links to connect directly to your bank account. So there are merchants that you can use. So if you ask, well, if somebody buys your book, let's just say you don't go to Amazon to buy my book, but I have a link that you can use to purchase my book. The merchant that I use and the vehicle that I use to get my money to my business bank account, we have those suggested companies. Again, these will be discussed in the follow-up workshop next month. So you're going to want to be a part of that as well. If you want these little tenders, we call them. Right now, we're giving the nuggets. Next month is going to be the tenders. Those are the longer pieces. Okay, you get it. All right. So your business virtual address. Now, I am saying virtual. Some people may have a brick and mortar, and that is okay. If you have a brick and mortar, then this is not talking about you. But before you get to that point and you are starting your business and you have not gotten a property and you don't have a physical brick and mortar that is separated from your home, this is what I'm speaking of, and you are starting this business in your home. Like right now, I'm in my office and I have a virtual office inside my home. Okay. I have a physical office in my home, but I also have a virtual office. So what is that? I'm glad you asked. It's not my home address. I have purchased, there is a company that we can suggest in the upcoming workshop. There is a company that I pay every month for my business virtual address. So my business address, they have my business phone number and my what? I'm glad you were listening. My business email. So all of those are connected. So when you look up my business address, it is not going to be where I lay my head. Now, why is that important? I'm glad you asked, because let's just say I have a disgruntled parent. They're upset with me. They didn't feel that my information delivered. Their child wasn't potty trained in 2 years. Okay. And they bought my book 2 years ago. Now they're upset with me and they want to come and get me. Right. They can look up my information and see my address and they're coming for me. If I have my business virtual address, they're going to Raleigh. They're going to Raleigh. That is where my business virtual address is. It's in a actual building, and those people are the virtual assistants, if you will. So do not use your home address, people. Please. We're not doing that anymore. And do not use a P.O. box. We are moving up in the world of business. Times are not that hard anymore. When you know better, you do better. Do not use a PO box. Please, whatever you do purchase a service for that virtual address. And again, we have what? The suggested companies.
That's good. Y'all, I have to tell y'all, I'm glad I take myself off because I usually be rolling, laughing at Nikita because she's so funny, y'all. She's so funny when delivering this information. She's so real, but when I tell you, I be over here rolling because
I gotta make it a show. Gotta get people what they want.
So before we go into our next portion of it, which is business and personal credit, why don't we just recap really quick your portion of it? Just recap for some of those who just may have just come on. Just recap really quick the ins and outs. Get the LLC or don't get the LLC. You got your. Give them the recap, Nikita. I'm gonna let you just recap.
So what you do want to do first, and this does not take long at all. Now you might want to dedicate a day. This is your administration day. You go ahead and set up your business email account, your business bank account. Go ahead and purchase a business phone number. We have, like I said, we have some suggested companies for you. So if you're just like, I don't know if these are good companies or where to go, we have those suggested companies. And your virtual address. Now, if you're really trying to be snazzy, you can get a virtual address that comes with a personal assistant and a phone service. You can do all of that together, but that is your choice. That is your option. But do set these up first before you get your LLC. We also have suggested companies on who can help you process your LLC.
Yes.
When you have all of that, your structure is set up and you have done your foundation for your business.
It's that foundation. A lot of us start businesses and we don't have that solid foundation. Our foundation is a little rocky. Mm-hmm. So everything that Nikita just gave you, that she basically just gave you your foundation. If you follow just what she's giving you, you have already started your business off like way ahead of the game. The one thing that I'm glad you talked about was the virtual address. A lot of people, and we're going to definitely cover the virtual address portion of it in January in our next workshop. So y'all make sure that you know, in January, we're going to offer this again or whatever, but it's going to be a paid workshop, but we're going to go in more detail about all of these different things. But just to give you, just throw you a little something more. Those virtual addresses, people be thinking that they're super expensive and they're not. If you went and got a brick and mortar and got rent, electric, gas, what else comes with just all of that?
Water, sewage, trash pickup, everything that you would do in your home.
Exactly. For a brick and mortar, just to say that you have a business address when you can use a virtual address and it's a fraction of the cost. We're not spending hundreds of dollars. Now you can, like Nikita said, if you want all those you want all that fancy smashy stuff, but if you're just trying to get an address and all that stuff, you can pay less than $60, $60 to $75. We have that information for you. So just to transition over, again, we're going to be talking about business and personal credit profile. The information that we are about to share, we have our affiliated sisters. They provided us with this information. Shahana and Rashonda, they're with We Care Credit Solutions. We're going to share their information at the end because we have this information on here because it is so important that you understand your business and personal credits. However, this is not me and Nikisha's niche, but we want to provide this information for you and point you into the direction of the people that can assist you. So anytime when you're building a business, I don't care what nobody say, oh, you want to, there's been this thing, you don't even need your regular credit no more. You just need to go and get your business EIN and build your business credit. You can do that. But I don't care what nobody says. In order to be successful, you have to also get your personal credit in line. And the tips that We Care Credit Solutions shared with us that they said that you needed to know is that you needed, and these are just five really quick tips to increase your personal credit score. You need to make sure that you pull your report and check for misspelled names. This is really important. Do you know how many times people are you may have went and got a different credit or whatever? Because especially I can attest to this. I done got married a couple times. Okay. I didn't change those names a couple of times, and some of those names don't line up. I've also had some people try and steal my identity. My name has been Marsha Brown, Marsha Brown Hill, Marsha Brown, Marsha Hill Brown, Marsha Dudley, Marsha Brown Dudley, and
Marsha Brady.
Marsha Brady, exactly. And so when you go and pull your credit report, you can see all those different names listed on there. Clean that stuff up. We have your right name on there, and then it also may help you to, if you go and dispute some things, if they don't have that correct name on there. So make sure that you clean up your report and get rid of all those misspelled names. Next, pay your credit card payments down. I know when we were buying our home, your credit card usage is so important. I always tell my clients, our business clients, that look, some people say do 30%. I always say do 20%. Live off 20%. When you get that credit card, go ahead and try and pay it off as soon as you get that next month bill. Don't live off your credit cards, because if you do, it's going to bring that debt to income ratio. It's going to destroy your debt to income ratio, and it's going to having that high credit amount on your credit cards. It's going to impact your credit score. It plummets your credit score. So again, make sure you pay those credit card payments down. Try to stay within 20 to 30, 20, 25%. I don't even want to say 30% of the credit card. And what do you mean, Marsha, when you say stay within 20%? So it's real simple. Let's say that you have your credit card, what you call it, Nikita? Help me out here. Not the balance, the amount of your credit card is $1,000. The limit.
We're maturing. That's all. We're just maturing.
Yeah, come on, Jesus. Anyway, your limit is $1,000. Okay, 20% of that is $200, and most people are like, well, girl, I got 1,000. If you are trying to make moves, it's different. If you're trying to make moves, you don't want to be pulling, you don't want to be using more than you need to on that credit card, because then the creditors and the banks, they're going to be like, okay, well, she's living off of her credit cards since she has, if it's $1,000 and you've used 800, 900, they're like, okay, well, she's having to live off that credit card. I can't give her no credit. I can't give her a loan or something like that. So anyway, pay the credit card payments down. Keep that credit limit to 20, 25%. Dispute inquiries that aren't tied to an account. This is very, very important to dispute those things. To dispute those things that don't line up with your account. Anything on there, if it looks fishy, dispute it. Dispute. Number 4, place a freeze on account and secondary bureaus. Now, listen, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I would have to have the We Care Credit Solution ladies on here to talk about that one. But so I'm going to skip right on over that one. And hold on. I think that the place the freeze on the accounts with secondary barrels. No, I ain't even gonna touch it. Nikita, you got anything? Because I remember, but I don't wanna go into great detail because yeah.
I'm not positive on how the bureaus does anything with their freezes. I know how important that you are to reporting with those bureaus and having to monitor your credit as far as they are concerned. But about the freeze, I would not want to deliver any incorrect information on that.
Hold on, look. Don't worry, we got a whole we got a lifeline in the group. Hold
Okay.
on. They said they have a list. So again, we are not, this information was provided to us by the beautiful lady solutions. And like I said, we wanted to make sure you have this information. To have this information. They have a list. And Roshonda and Shauna, they are in our Wealth Ambassadors group. So any information about credit, let me tell you, you need to contact them. And like I said, I'll have their contact information at the end of this. So let's go on to number 5, dispute late payments. That's it is what it is. If dispute all late payments. Don't take it laying down. Dispute it just so that you can clean up that credit. And they are amazing at disputing all those late payments. Those ladies, again, when I tell you that they are complete beasts in this whole credit repair game, they know what they are doing. So again, we're going to share their information. On to business credit. The 5 credit tips these are 5 credit tips for beginners. And again, this information was shared by We Care Credit Solutions. You have to properly establish your business. Nikita, she covered that. You have to make sure that you have all of your ducks in a row. This workshop is about taking you from being a mom and pop to being real professional businesses that can you can get out here and you can compete with other businesses. This workshop here, it's to push you from saying, I only want to make $3,000 to $4,000 a month, to thinking big, transitioning your mindset and saying, no, I want to set my business up. I want to get everything put in order so that I can be a multimillionaire. Me and Nikita, I tell her all the time, I've done 5 figures. I've done 6 figures. I need 7, 8 figures. That's where my mindset is. And so in order to get there, you have to be able to compete with the people that are on that level, that are doing the 7 and 8 figures. You can't sit up here and keep being a sole proprietor. I know that's what a lot of us are, sole proprietors. We got to come out of that sole proprietor mindset, that mindset, and get into LLC S Corp. And to be honest with you, we need to roll on up to S Corp, because that's where your bigger tax breaks come in. Let me regress. I listen, I am passionate. We are passionate about business because we eat, breathe, and sleep. This is us. We're trying to get it. Number 2, set up business accounts. Nikita talked about that. And these are the things. These are for beginners in order to make sure that your business credit is established in the proper way. Ain't nobody, look, I want to get hood and take. Ain't nobody finna give you no money and you sitting up here, your stuff ain't legit. Everybody wants to fly under the radar. No, come up, rise up, set that business account up right. And Nikita broke it all the way down to you how to set up the business account. Establish tier 1 vendor accounts. I'm gonna roll right on over that. Monitor your credit report. This is a biggie. You should always be monitoring your credit report. and the ladies at We Care Credit Solutions, they have a whole, they will tell you to, they have a when you connect with them, they get you on a system that monitors your credit so you understand what's going on. If you're going to be a business, you need to behave as a business. That means you need to be monitoring your stuff and looking at it. And then, of course, be responsible. Just be responsible with your credit. This is a big deal. Be responsible.
And
I
one
don't
of the
think
things I
that.
do hear, one of
Mhm.
the things I hear people say, and this lets me further know that they are not educated in proper business structure, because you'll hear them say things like, what was the mindset that was taught to us, mind you, that,
Yes.
oh, I'm not getting any credit cards. I'm not getting any
Yeah.
credit cards. Credit cards are bad. I'm not running up any credit. I don't want any debt. And I'm thinking, like, in order to establish your business, you're going to have to establish credit.
Mhm.
Businesses are run on credit. Banks are looking at your credit score,
Mhm.
business credit score. Your personal credit score is just as important.
Yeah.
Your business credit score is absolutely important. Those two things are what? Married.
Yes.
See, it's a
This,
circle.
yes.
You have
This
to
is
have
how you
those.
get your funding.
Amen.
Yeah.
You have to have those things together. That's all
And
I'm saying.
I know everybody was like, well, I'm trying to get some grants, this and that. Okay, I get it. But in case you need a loan, in case you need some funding, people are not, even if you try to go and get a grant, nobody is going to give you something and you don't look legit. You looking real suspect. You don't have your business properly set up. Then you ain't got no business accounts. Where am I supposed to deposit this money into? Oh, just put it in my personal account. No.
Next to my 9 to 5 paycheck.
Right. Right.
Can't separate anything. Just put it in there. I'll divide it up. No, ma'am.
All right. You have anything else that you want to add to this? I think, like I said, we have our sisters. They're our affiliate sisters. They take care of all the credit stuff. Like I said, we wanted to put this in here just so you understand that the structure of a business, when you are structuring your business, you need to have your business and your personal credit together. And if you don't know how to do it, we have people in this group, professionals in this group that can help you. So again, we'll have their information at the end of the slides. All right,
I
let's
did want to add that we do have the information for a company to use that we will be putting out in our next workshop for credit monitoring services.
yes. All right, so next we're going to be talking about business training and knowledge. This will be my portion of it. So if you're not listening to me, if you are not connected to me, if you don't understand how much I love business, how much I eat, like I said, this is my passion. And in having this passion, I know that there are different things that you have to do to be successful. You're not talking to people who are not successful. We are successful. We have built businesses. We have growing businesses. We have a following. We got money in our accounts. This is not, no, we're not people just out here giving you information. No. But the one thing that I need you to understand, to obtain, you need to, in order to be the best, to be beast in business, you got to have the proper training. People think that you just go out here and just become. I don't believe that. Y'all don't understand how much. If I could show y'all my office has tons of books, and the majority of these books I have read or I'm about to read, because I'm constantly learning, I'm constantly training. I go online and I'm always I'll go on Eventbrite and I'm always trying to go to a business training. You need to make sure that before you get into your business and you start doing whatever it is that you're doing, obtain the necessary training and certifications. You got to get equipped with the knowledge and skills that you need to be able to provide everything, all to provide what you need to your clients, to your customers. To give them this, you got to be properly trained. You got to know what you're talking about. If you look at my desk, I don't have no notes. At first, I was telling Nikita, "Oh, I need my notes because so I can to make sure I don't miss anything." But this, what we are giving you, it's coming from here. It's coming from here because we done got the certifications, we done got the knowledge, we've gotten the training, and it's on the inside of us. So our customers, y'all are our clients. We're able to give this to you, give this knowledge to you, and it's we can assure you that the information that we are sharing with you is credible.
And what did I tell you when you were almost like, "Oh, I don't have my notes"? What did I tell you?
You told me I got it.
I said, "This is what we do.
This is what we do.
And we were built for this." So
yes.
Don't worry about these notes. These notes are guides. This is what we do. This is what we do. Don't be nervous about what you wrote. You like
yes.
Here, this is what we do. We can't be coaches and can't be teachers if we didn't already have it. We're not reading as we go along. We're teachers now. We you got it. You good.
Yes. So when you get that, when you obtain the necessary training, like I said, it just builds that credibility and that trust between you and the client, that they know that the information or the service or whatever they're getting, that they're getting it from a professional and they know what they're talking about. Now, I have 6 books that I think that every entrepreneur should read before starting a business. Let me tell you something. I really think that I have a whole bunch more, but these are the ones that I settled for because these are like the bread and butter. Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. That was the first business book that I ever read in my whole entire life. And that book is what transformed me into the beast that you see now, because the nuggets that man shared in that book, it spoke to my core. I realized that I did not want to forever be in the rat race of working for somebody else and making them rich. I do work for someone right now, but that's only a portion. You should have, I'm not even getting into all that, but it's okay to continue to be working for someone else, but you also can be working for yourself too. I use the money from my job to fund all this stuff right here. And people tell you, my job ain't that stressful, so I get paid good money and it ain't no stress. So Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. I think that you should read that book. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Listen, this book, this book transforms your mind, okay? I definitely think, forget all the others. No, don't forget all the others. Read this book. Read that book. That book. Oh, The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz. You need to read that book. The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. Do you know how you can transform your life by thinking positive? If you talk to any of my friends, they'll tell you that I am so positive, and especially when it comes to pouring into people, pouring into this, what we do. I get up every single day and I make sure I pray because I want to keep a positive mindset. You have to think big. You have to have that positive mindset. You have to believe that your business is a success, even if don't nobody else believe it. I tell people all the time, if y'all really knew how many businesses, I'm 44 years old. I started doing business when I was 18 years old. Do you know how many business ventures I have went through? I went through a ton of them, but I kept a positive mindset because I'm like, this one gonna work. This one gonna work. This one gonna work. You have to keep that positive mindset. The First Billion is the Hardest by T. Boone Pickens. You need to read that. And then The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand. And I was talking earlier about getting that training. You can go to any college, university, trade school. They give free training all the time, or they may have you pay $100, $200. You can also get certifications through college and universities. So make sure you take advantage of Udemy. If you are associated with me in any kind of way, you have heard me say 1 million 10 times talk about Udemy. Udemy is powerful. If I showed y'all my Udemy account, you would be like, okay, something's wrong with this girl. No, I'm always trying to obtain knowledge. I'm always trying to be the best, And Udemy, the majority of the courses I bought on Udemy, I spent no more than $5. $5 trained me, gave me information, gave me knowledge.
And because of you suggesting Udemy to me,
yes,
I have launched my courses on there, and someone from another country purchased my webinars thanks to you and telling me I had no idea about Udemy. I'm like, what?
And that's another. Yes, that is another. Listen, what Nikita just said. She posted her training in Udemy, and you do the videos, you do the training or whatever. You can make money while you sleep. She don't have to do anything. It's passive income. That's a whole
nother. Money in my business account.
That's a whole nother.
All the way from England.
Yes, that's a whole nother conversation. But the one thing that I want to talk about on business training and knowledge, if you don't hear anything else I tell you, you need to take some type of business, some type of accounting or finance class, or just brush up on it. And why do I say this? Most people are like, well, I'm not into math. I don't want to know finance or accounting. Your business is dependent on you to be smart in finance or in accounting. Okay. You got to understand what that is, how your business, to understand a business statement. And I'm going to get more into that, but you need to take an accounting or finance. Your finance is the hub of your business. It's the heart of it. Think about it. Transactions coming in, money going out. If you have more money going out than you coming in, your business is going to fail. The first 5 years are what most businesses fail. The reason why the businesses fail in the first 5 years is because of finances. People don't know how to understand that I have this amount of money coming in, I got this amount going out. And this amount coming in has to be greater. So I have to be smarter about the money that I got going out. But anyway, We'll get into that in January. So business marketing probability. This is our last portion of our workshop. So I felt like I left the best for last, because this is where your money come at. Okay. This is how you make your money. Now, when Nikita was talking to y'all about a business structure, business plan should be part of the business structure. But I stole this portion from her, and I told her, no, I got to pull this back to the marketing piece of it, because business plans, it's a must have. You must have a business plan. Your business plan is your blueprint. How can you build a house and you ain't got a blueprint? If you live in an apartment, a house, or whatever, there are blueprints. You may have not seen them, but there were blueprints. Somebody put together some blueprints and they said, okay, this is the foundation. This is where this room is going to go. This is where the bathroom is going to go. This is how everything is going to function. That's the blueprint. You have to have a blueprint for your business. How can you go out here and start a business and you don't know what you're going to do? Your business plan, it tells you what you're going to do, and it also tells the bank and every person who says, you want some funding from me, let me see your business plan. This is what they're going to ask for. They're going to ask for your business plan. They want to see what they want to see, what this thing gonna look like in the end. And that's what it says. So the key components to including your business plan is an executive summary. Your executive summary is exactly what it says. It's a summary of what you about to be doing. Okay. Your company description, it describes your company. Your market analysis. Oh, let me tell y'all something. I'm a whole geek, okay? A whole geek. And I love numbers. So that's why my major is business with a concentration in finance. That market analysis, baby, you need that market analysis. How you gonna know who you gonna sell something to if you don't know who your target market is? The market analysis tells you who your target market is. I may be selling, let's say that I'm selling mittens. Okay, if I'm selling mittens, I'm not going to be selling mittens to people that live in Florida. I'm not going to be I'm not going to be selling people that don't have hands. You have to know who your target market is. Your target market is where your money is. Who am I going to sell to? Our business workshop, we know exactly who our target market is. Our target market is small and business or entrepreneurs, people who are considering or wanting to do entrepreneurship, small businesses, people that just started. That's our target market. We're not worried about anybody who is not interested in. I'm not about to go and tell some art person, hey, unless they want to make it a business, but you have to know who your target market is. If you don't, you ain't gonna have the money. Marketing and sales strategy. This just talks about what type of marketing and sales strategies you're going to do. Your financial projections, management team, the implementation plan. And like I said, in January, we go more in depth into these. But for now, these are the key components of a business plan. You need this. I cannot stress how important having a business plan is to your business. And if you don't know how to do a business plan, connect with us. We can help you structure that business plan. Marketing 101. Always be the MVP in marketing. What does that mean? It does not mean be the most valuable player. It means be the most visible person. Be the most visible. Your business, you want every time somebody turn around, your business. If you are friends with me, you will always see my face, Marsha E. Dudley, Marsha E. Dudley. I am a whole brand, baby. You have to make sure you are visible. And I got some key little nuggets I'm going to shoot through here. I may not hit every last one of them, but I want you to know these little tips for marketing 101. You got to get organized. If you're not organized, earlier Nikita said, because I was complaining about my husband and moved all my stuff, and she said, I got to tell Vic, it's organized chaos. He cleans up my desk so it's organized so I can flow better. So he knows that when I have a clean environment, I can produce more. I can produce better. You gotta get organized. Now, y'all heard me a few minutes ago talk about target audience or target market. Number 2 on marketing 101, and it's in bold. Find your target audience. If you're going to make money, like I said, you have to know who is your target audience. And everybody is not your target audience. And let me tell you something. When you are sitting up here thinking about how much you want to charge for something, Be confident in the amount that you charge people. If you go to my site now, marshaedudley.com, you're going to see, to talk to me about business, it's $125 an hour. I am confident. And to be honest with you, it should be more than that, because if you sit down and have a conversation with me, and you're not going to leave the same. You're going to leave the information that I give you. It's worth every dime. Be confident in the amount of money that you charge. Be confident in your target market.
Now, who is your target audience? I'm trying to ask this question. I'm sorry. Who is not your target audience? Who is not your target audience? Your family.
You know what?
Friends.
That's right. Your family and your friends, because they will have you crying, okay? Because you be thinking they supposed to support me. They supposed to ride for me. Let me tell you, that family, the family and friends, you know, you gotta, and I'm not saying about all of them, but some of them, don't worry about that. Don't focus. When you're starting a business and you all crunk about your business, and then, you know, people are excited about your business before it turns into a real thing. But then sometimes when that thing turns into a real thing, it intimidates other people. It's okay. Don't focus on your family and friends. That is not your target market. Your target market are the people that you said that you are trying to reach. My financial workshops, they're not for everybody. Everybody don't have financial issues or whatever. So,
and that's what I mean. That's what I mean when I say not your friends and your family, because, for example, my target audience is not a lot of my people on Facebook because of for potty training purposes.
Yeah.
Most people on my Facebook, majority of them do not have children who wear diapers. Majority. Marsha probably was that 1%. Do you understand? So I could not depend on my Facebook, aka my family and friends, to be my target audience. I had to do that marketing for my target audience so that I can go to the right people. Because if I'm looking at Facebook and expecting my business to flourish from them, and they're not looking to get information for potty training, I'm wasting my time. That is what I mean. So I had to do the marketing and do the work to put my information out to the right people. That's what I mean. Don't take that personal, family and friends.
No. And the thing is, you have your warm market and you have your cold market. You know what I'm saying? So I have a 4-year-old. I had a child, but some of your family and friends, they may have grandchildren. So that's why I say always be the MVP. Put it out there, the most visible person. You don't know where your money is going to come from, but you don't be looking for your money to come from B when it's supposed to come from A. That's what I'm saying. Get a website. Listen, when people go on Google, they're looking for, they want to make sure that you're legit. They're going to dig in your life. They want to make 100% that you're legit. So get a website, even if it's just a landing page. Get something real simple like that as a landing page. I'm gonna give you some free game. Some people really do use Facebook as their business page, okay, as their website. And in this day and time that we're in now, it is acceptable that people are using their Facebook business page as like a website. So, you know, I think that you should have a website though. I think that you should have a place where people can come in, get contact information, and be able to reach you.
Absolutely.
Set up and claim your business. Set up and claim your business only. So, and like I said, some of these we're going to get into in January, but ones that I do want to see or talk about, create local awareness and establish a network. To me, that's very important. The reason why a lot of us in business don't make it is because we don't know how to network with other people. Um, we're doing this workshop. We have what I call our sisters, affiliate sisters, We Care Credit Solutions. We are networking. They do credit repair. We do business coaching. We can go back and forth. You have to know how to network with one another. You have to understand that you can't do this by yourself. I don't care what I don't depend on nobody. It's just me, myself, and I. Let me tell you, you're gonna be broke. You're gonna be broke. You will never hear Marcy Dudley tell anybody that I don't need anybody. I need people. I get up every single morning. I tell God, send me people that can align with me to help me fulfill my destiny, the destiny that you gave me, the whatever. Send me those people. Yoke up. What me and Nikita did, we networked, we yoked up, and we produced. Look what we doing.
And you need that in every relationship. And also think about it like this. Like Marsha said about networking. I recently promoted a nutritional coach. Why is that important? One, because I need someone to assist me with my nutrition so that I'm healthy, with my mental health so that I'm healthy, so that I can produce my business, so that I can promote my business. So what do? You network with the nutrition coach. Let me promote your items. Let me put your stuff out here so people can see who you are, so that they can see how I link, so that we can work on our businesses together. So you have to think that way. If you have the mindset that I'm not willing to work with anybody, and it's, like Marsha just said, it's all about me, myself, and I. That's who it's going to be.
Broke.
It's going to be you, yourself, and yourself.
You're going to be broke.
Yep.
Your business is not going to make any money. That's point blank, period. You're going to be broke, and your business is not going to make any money. You glean from one another. And then I do want to hit on advertising. It is very important to advertise your business. I spend like $10, $20 advertising on Facebook, just doing little different things just to promote, just promoting things. Don't be afraid to advertise. And again, next month, we will go more into marketing 101. The last thing that I want to hit on is using chat GPT in business for marketing. Y'all, marketing, this right after your finance being your hub, the heart of your business, the brain of your business is marketing. So finance is the heart, marketing is the brain. Everything else is your hands and toes and all that good stuff. We are in a different society now. We are in a different generation. You need to know how to use Chat GPT in your business marketing. It helps you in so many different ways. And then for those that don't know what Chat GPT is an AI computer program that uses its intelligence to intake, comprehend, and produce a response that mimics the natural dictation of human language. Marsha, what does that mean in layman's term? That means that I got a whole computer that can sit here, I can feed it information, and it's going to produce information just like a human would. It's relatable information. And I'm telling you that Chat GPT is so smart. Okay, so what can you use Chat GPT? How can you use Chat GPT in content creation, lead generation, email marketing? And I definitely want to hit on that content creation because a lot of people don't know. Chat GPT is just like your personal assistant. You know how you sit here and you make all these different posts every week? You can go into Chat GPT, tell the Chat GPT that you need this type of content. You take the content, put it into Canva, and it produces for you content that you can post on Facebook all week. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Lead generation, email marketing, customer service. You will find out that a lot of times when you go to these businesses now, they'll have these virtual agents now that are talking to you. You'll tell them something and it'll tell you something back. That's not a person talking to you. That is Chat GPT. That's a whole AI person talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
Or I shouldn't say AI person, AI robot. Voice assistance, market research, onboarding and training, search engine optimization. That's SEO. Chat GPT can change your life. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have a whole person working on redoing my incorporate this Chat GPT because I need to go to the next level. All right. Strategies to increase your profitability. Create a budget. You need a budget. Your business should always have a budget. How much is this going to cost? How much is that going to cost? How much money are we bringing in? Remember, I was talking earlier that income in and income out. You got to have a budget and you have to stick with the budget. Most people will create a budget, but then they won't stick to it. So then you're messing yourself. You're doing even more damage. Analyze financial statements. I don't know why that moved my little, like the little, that got the
I see
TS
that.
at the bottom.
I see that.
This slide looks perfect on my thing, but once I guess when I upload it, it messed it up. But anyway, analyzing your financial statements. Do you know what a financial statement is? If you don't know what a financial statement is, you're in trouble. Find out. Focus on your profit margins. And I'm just going to pick out a couple of these. Reduce fixed overhead. Earlier, we talked about having a virtual office. Why would me and Nikita go and purchase a whole business that says minding your own business so that we can give virtual content? Why would we do that? What we can do is set up a virtual office and then create us a bank account and it makes us look like, hey, these sisters over here, their address is this, blah, 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 blah. That's the point. Reduce your fixed overhead. Why are you going to pay rent for something and you don't need to? Be smart. Create digital products. Earlier, Nikita talked about how she created a digital product. It produces money for her while she sleeps. In 2024, that's all. This is what I am focusing on in 2024 for myself. Creating digital products. When you create digital products, you never have to do anything else. That's money.
If you don't have an ebook, sis, what are you doing? Yeah. That's going to be, I'm going to put that on a t-shirt.
Yes.
If you don't have an ebook, sis, what are you doing? and it's sis, because I don't typically deal with men in business because that's not who I'm having conversations with. Mm-hmm. I'm dealing with women in business, ladies of success.
That's not your target market.
That's not my target market.
And then develop vendor relationships. That's very important. A lot of people that do that, that have products. Let's say that you have a vendor that you buy products from, and you tell this vendor, okay, I am slated to do this amount in products. So if I buy this amount of product, why don't you give me a discount? And so you have to develop those vendor relationships. Don't ever, if you have a vendor that you've been doing business with for years and they charging you the same thing that they charging everybody else, no, you gonna have to give Marsha a discount because I'm bringing you business. I am a client of yours now. We don't have to talk about that. I used to do that when I had a store and I was buying purses. I was buying so many purses. I went and I told him, look, I do this amount of money in purses every month. I'm doing $8,000 with you alone in purses. You got to give me a discount. You got to. And he did. He's seen the value in what I was bringing to him. If I'm dropping him $8,000, I'm buying up everything in there. You about to give me a discount. And he did.
I love it.
Develop marketing and branding. That's the very last one. I'm telling you, they just jacked up. I don't know how to fix that. But anyway, um, but develop marketing and branding. That's the very last one on the right hand side. Develop marketing branding. We talked about how important marketing is. It is super important. It's so important. And you have to understand that you are a whole entire brand. People used to laugh at me all the time because when I tell them what my name is Marsha E. Dudley. And people would just try to announce me. They're like, oh, it's Marsha Dudley. I said, no, 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 it's Marsha E. Dudley. And they were like, well, it's that Marsha. Yes, I have branded that name. When I went to I'm in real estate, and they'll try to be slick. And even on my real estate email, it just has Marsha Dudley. And I'm telling y'all, it bothers me because I told them, I said, my name is Marsha E. Dudley. I have worked hard. I have branded that name. There is power in that name. When people say Marsha E. Dudley, they know exactly who they're talking about. You know who I am, branded. And then you have to remember that you are a brand. So you can't do and say everything that everybody else is doing. I always tell people all the time, if you go and look at my Facebook page, you're only going to see 5 things that Marsha's talking about. I'm either talking about my family, I'm talking about my faith, I'm talking about business, motivation, or my family, faith, business, motivation,
what is it?
I'm having a whole brain.
What is it?
Business, family, faith, motivation, and inspiration.
That's
it. That's all you're going to
get. See, I told you built for this.
Yeah.
No notes.
And so that's all that you're going to get from me. If you go to my Facebook page, you don't see me talking about anything about sports. You don't hear me talking about what's going on in politics. That's not my niche. That's not who I am. What I am are those 5 things. You are a brand. Stick with your brand and carry your brand. I don't want anybody to dare say that Marsha Dudley is ghetto, unprofessional. No, what you get from me is professionalism. You get, when I say top-notch quality, credible information. You ain't never seen anybody slander my name about the information that I have given them, because I make sure I walk and talk with excellence. That's what I want to give out, because that's what my brand is. Develop your brand. Walk with your brand. Don't get involved in all this dumb stuff on social media, because it can tarnish your brand. Think about people who have done and said things that have completely tarnished their brands. So I think to be profitable, you have to make sure you develop and market your brand. So I know I've talked your little ears out, but we just want to, that is our last slide. We want to thank y'all so much for just spending this time with us. Like I said, this is our passion. This is absolutely our passion. If you have any questions, concerns, anything that you want to discuss with us, you can leave comments. You can email us. Hey, we're here. We're here. Nikita, you want to add anything?
Yes, I will say that again, I use the term that these are the nuggets that we're giving out, and the strips or tenders are what's going to be in our upcoming workshop, because this is just like you hear in church often, if that's what you do. But if you hear in church often that, your Sunday mornings are your milk of what you're getting. That's what you give the babies. That's your milk. But when you are going to discipleship classes and you are renewing your mind other than just that one time a week, because you have to eat more than one time a week, and you're coming for that meat and you need that meat to survive, that is what we're putting out in that workshop, in the upcoming workshop. That is our most valuable part that we are giving out, is our upcoming workshop. So we gave you the milk, but we need you to return for that meat.
Yeah. And so, yeah, y'all just be on the lookout for the workshop that's coming in January. We have so much more material to give you.
The
We want
resources,
to,
the resources and
yes,
contacts.
yes, we have so many different tools because in order to be successful in business, you've got to have, like we said, the right foundation. We gave you the foundation, but now in January you have this free workshop is your foundation. Now you got to be able to erect some things, start building on top of that foundation. That's the part that we're going to give you in January. We want you to be able to build, and not just build, but build strong, and build secure, and know that this here, what I'm building, oh, this thing is gonna stand. Yeah. So again, y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for our workshop in January. And again, as I told y'all, the information that we shared about the credit, the personal and business credit, that information came from We Care Credit Solution. I apologize to y'all for this slide. I didn't know that when I uploaded StreamYard, it would distort it like this. But the ladies at We Care Credit Solutions is Rashonda and Shahana. Shahana, they are amazing, amazing women. I cannot, let me tell you something. If I endure, it's because I believe in who you are. I believe in your character, and I believe in your business. And I know that you're a professional as well. I do not endorse everybody, okay? Because I be feeling like I told y'all earlier, I am, it's my name on it, and I want to make sure that I give you I give you people that are going to give you what I would give you. So if you would like more information, if you are a little iffy on your business and your personal credit, reach out to Rashonda and Shauna. Their phone numbers is 682-718-8123, 682-718-7943. They have a business website. It's wecarecreditsolutions.com, and their email, support@wecarecreditsolutions.com. If you are, I'm telling you, if you are ready to take your business and your personal life to the next level, you need to get your credit, all of that cleaned up, okay? You can't move the way you need to move with some bad credit. And
Amen.
last but not least, I'll let you go first, Nikita. Go ahead and tell them how they can reach you, especially for them potty training books and consulting, and even your book that's on Udemy.
Oh, yes. So to reach Nikita Grayson, you can go to info at Event Styles by G, as in Grayson.com. You may also go to info at pottytrainingcollege.com. And I've also put my website in the chat. So for those of you who have missed it on live, go back and make sure you comment replay. That if you have watched it on replay, make sure you comment replay. Do us that favor.
Yes.
Marcia.
And of course, I am Marsha E. Dudley. You can reach me at info@marshaedudley.com. Any type of business information that you're wanting to get, like I said, you can reach out to either one of us, and we'll be able to assist you with that. If you find that you need some type of financial coaching, because that is business and finance are my field of expertise. If you want to make sure that you're wanting to transform your finances in 2024, stop living below your means, and or stop living above your means, and find a happy place to live, a comfortable life, or either if you're trying to transform your finances, reach out to me. I can definitely assist you with transforming your finances. And if you're in the DFW area and you are looking for a realtor, a whole boss, baby, make sure that you connect with me. I am a realtor for the DFW area. I am your professional home girl. So again, we will see y'all. We thank y'all so much for joining us for the past hour, almost hour and a half. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, make sure that you can reach out to. Make sure you reach out to us because we would love to answer all those questions. And again, y'all, January, you do not want to miss that workshop. I'm telling you, the information that we share is going to be life changing. So make sure you join us. Nikita, I'll let you have last words.
All righty. Well, again, I thank you for participating with our shenanigans. But it's two women in business here that have decided to join forces. Iron sharpens iron is what we know, and that's what we do. So believe in us because we do.
And I lied, Nikita. I forgot. We minding your own business group. If
Yes.
you are listen, if you just want to eat, sleep, and think about business, you need to join our group on Facebook called Minding Your Own Business. We share business nuggets off in there, and you want to join that group, okay? It's for business people only. That's our target market is business people. It's not if you're entrepreneurs, if you're thinking about business, wanting to start a business, whatever. If business is on your mind, you need to join our group, Minding Your Own Business.
And I put that in the chat.
Yes. All right. Well, again, it has been a pleasure. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day, and we will see y'all in January. Hope to see you in January. Have a wonderful day.
Have a good day.